I definitely, at some point in my life, grabbed the wrong end of the lightsaber. That would certainly happen to me. Oh boy.
What the fuck?
What?
Did you see that?
That was fantastic is what that was. That made my Sunday. That was great.
You just fucking yeeted that stormtrooper off the damn cliff.
They have a meditation point in the hallway? That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. And I have a skill point.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if you had skill points in life? I certainly hope my GPA doesn't equal skill points. That's cool. Hit him from behind?
That is pretty dope.
Oh, those are all the same. I thought those were different attacks. Never mind.
It's the same type of attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Shortcut!
Nice. There we go.
Right back to the hangar.
Yep. Once again, also how video games work. Usually you can come back to the same place you were, just in a very roundabout, shortcut way.
Well, no, it's by design, because that's how the map is laid out. Oh shit, there's a stormtrooper there.
Yeah.
Shoot me! Or not.
You know, have you ever wondered why the chicken got such a bad rap? Because that's everyone's go-to response for a
No one's coming to help you. Sorry, what?
No, why is it that we associate certain things with animals like that? Like, why did the chicken get such a bad rap as a wimp?
I don't know. There's probably a survival mechanism in chicken, quote-unquote, psychology that makes it appear to be... that appears to mimic cowardice in humans.
Yeah, that's probably...
Or that appears like cowardice should the same trait be exhibited by a human.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure it's something like that. It's kind of interesting. Because, yeah, we apply our psychology to everything. Which is kind of an interesting... Yeah, like, because we relate a lot to animals in a way. Both positively and negatively. Like snakes, right? You know, you call someone a snake, it's an insult. Whoa, that was lucky.
Yeah, I knew it was there. I thought I could make that jump, though.
Yeah, it's weird that there wasn't anything to grab onto.
No, there is. It's just a little too high.
Oh, yeah. You just need a sprint start, or... What about on the left? On the left, it looks like... No, just to the right... Man, I can't point. The stuff that's right next to the green... Those little parts that look like they're sticking off, you can't grab those? That's next to the plant?
Over that?
So, like...
Or that?
No, come to the right a little bit more. Okay, so the stuff that's directly to the left of Cal, like the plants, right? Look at the plants first, right? Yeah, so right next to the plants, there look like those rocks that are sticking off, right? Can you not grab those? Yeah, right where your lightsaber's pointing. Okay.
No, I can't.
Man,
I can grab this platform up there.
Oh,
but
right.
It's a bit too high.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go. Nice.
I got it.
Cool.
Bandit.
This might be one of the first times that... That might have been one of the first times that I tried to identify something to you and didn't point at my screen. I do that a lot. They're like, no, look, right here. It's like, can't see your finger, dude.
Yeah.
That would be...
That'd
be the most amazing invention ever, wouldn't it? Where you point and it shows up on another person's screen. Nice. Oh, the stormtroopers are adorable.
They try. They try their damnedest.
Yeah, to be fair, they try hard. They just got a lot of pain and less game. I think
it's hard to go toe to toe with the Force sensitive.
Yeah, that's true. I think I mistakenly combined two metaphors and it worked somehow. Because I think I combined no pain, no gain with just having game.
Yeah.
And somehow it ended up working. That's kind of how my logic works, in case anyone was wondering. A lot of my
You
logic...
mean it doesn't?
It doesn't until it accidentally does. Yeah, that's pretty...
Yeah.
I'm very much an embodiment of the, you know, long walk for a short drink of water, you know? Yeah.
That's a very good way to describe it.
Uh-huh.
You know, I really like the green lightsaber.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of the light being green.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when you use it to illuminate spaces,
Right.
I'm not a fan of it being green. I prefer the blue light.
That is, yeah.
But in combat, the green lightsaber is so cool.
Yeah. I guess the green reminds you of night vision, you know? And especially in a dark place like this, it really just does look like you're wearing night vision goggles. You get that sort of sense. Whoa, yep. Oh, I thought that was a door for some reason. Looked like a wall. You know what's amazing is that Jedis have lasted this long, yet nobody has accidentally touched the wrong end of the lightsaber. like, you know what I mean? Like, you would think, especially when he was balancing, walking across giant gaps, it would probably, you know, from a physics perspective, you should probably grab the middle end of a giant baton like that. But obviously you can't touch it because it's light. But nobody's accidentally burned themselves on the lightsaber, you know? Or at least we don't hear of anyone in the story.
Yeah, you don't hear about those stories.
Yeah, nobody accidentally grabbed the... I definitely, at some point in my life, grabbed the wrong end of the lightsaber. That would certainly happen to me. Oh boy.
What the fuck?
What?
Did you see that?
That was fantastic is what that was. That made my Sunday. That was great.
You just fucking yeeted that stormtrooper off the damn cliff.
You know, the Force works in mysterious ways.
Oh, God. Whoa! Oh, well, I suppose I asked for that.
Yeah, almost. Oh, damn.
Same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
I was busy laughing at that stormtrooper. There you are.
Watch it glitch? Huh? It might have glitched,
I don't know what
actually.
it's doing.
Yeah, I think it's glitched.
I don't know if it...
I don't think it can hit you from there. There you go. It couldn't climb the hill. It was either too icy or... You split it in half.
I tend to split a lot of my organic enemies in half for some reason.
Yeah, but you split it in half the weird way. Did you see that?
the weird way.
The long way. You split it in half the long way. Like that weird analogy that we used growing up, hamburger versus hot dog on how to fold papers.
Yeah, I recall. Oh,
yeah.
God, shit, that was wrong. Nope.
Also, just because of that, I want to open a restaurant.
Oh,
nice.
That was close.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Who are you?
What the?
Oh, you're an enemy.
Yeah.
I wanted you to so badly not be an enemy. That would be cool.
It'd be awesome to ride it. Looks like a ram. And like some sort of hairy... Ooh, boy.
Fuck.
Oh, no. You know, after all that nonsense about hot dogs and hamburgers, I kind of want to open a restaurant and make rectangular hamburgers. Because, you know, like when you have a piece of paper and they say folded hamburger, it's still square/rectangular.
Yeah.
So where are they getting that? Why not sandwich and hot dog? Why is it hamburger? Because hamburger implies circular bun.
Why don't you go teach primary school and teach sandwich versus hot dogs? Change the world.
Yep. Become a teacher for the sole purpose of teaching kids how to fold paper with the proper terminology. Get it right, kid. Yes. Absolutely. That's the reason to become teachers, guys. You gotta teach kids to fold papers correctly. Come on. You can't teach kids that there's rectangular hamburgers in the world. That's gonna get their expectations all mixed up. I didn't even see that wall. It's like, where are you jumping?
Only one of us has to.
Yeah.
What did you see, Petey? Notice.
My friend, in the rotation since I left Pagano, I've uncovered more about the Zepho than I once believed possible.
Is that the end of that sentence?
Just won't open.
Oh, it's locked from the other side.
I didn't realize we totally ran long on this one. It's already been 45 minutes.
We did.
I didn't even realize until I looked down just now.
It's the nature of awesome games.
That's true though. Like seeing, especially adventure games like this, like it's easy to get engrossed in it. And also we were having good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Our podcast is nigh.
You could just take the video out of the games and just release the audio as your quote-unquote podcast.
Yeah,
That'll be fine.
That's true. Yeah. That's, I mean, honestly, most of the time that would probably be totally okay. It would certainly be uncertain. You don't know what you're gonna get that day. Can you, like, just walk up and strangle him? Whoa, hello. What?
Oh, I had a slow ready. I had a
No.
I had a thing all ready and prepped for you.
Here, he's gonna glitch again. He can't climb up that hill. Because there's ice. Ooh, nice. Dodge.
God damn it.
Whoa, oh, there we
I
go.
keep wasting health on these damn things. I've
Yeah.
lost half of my health.
Jeez.
And now I've got to go deal with that
Thing.
ram thing.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, it spawns you way back here, doesn't it? Well, maybe you can try and ride it this time.
I don't think that's an option.
Ooh,
Ah!
Did you just... I mean, you could probably... What happens if you send it off of the cliff before it dies? I mean, is that a thing that can happen?
I'll check it out.
Before then it'll die.
No, it will die, but I mean, like, is it an option for you to kick it off without fully destroying its health
Yeah,
first?
yeah, it is an option. I just don't
Okay,
have
okay.
that ability yet.
Oh, it's an ability, I see. I bet you could use the Force to do it later on, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
New objective, added to holomap. What's that?
No.
Oh, this is a big planet. Oh, this is a big planet. Okay. It's a bridge. Okay. Alright, I suppose.
Cool.
I'm hungry. It's reducing the... Get the Jedi!
Okay, what
shit.
was that?
Man. Hey, these
Did
guys...
I die?
Whoa, boy.
Fuck.
But, you died, but the stormtrooper got thrown off the cliff, too. By his friend. I think he shot him, and didn't he fall off? Just there at the end?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm too busy lamenting over the fact that I lost an experience. I lost a skill point.
Oh. Wait, you
because of a
lose the
stupid
skill point?
death. I think. Let
Oh,
me see.
shit.
You lose all unspent experience and skill points, I think. Oh no, I still have the skill point.
Oh, good, okay. So it motivates you to keep spending skill points? Is that what it's about, then?
I think.
You know, I wonder what would happen if you just took your lightsaber while it was, like, turned off, right? Walk up to an enemy and then just hold it out and then enable it. And the light beam shoots out and it would just go through him.
Weren't you paying attention? That's exactly what that what's her face did at the very beginning of the game, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yes, yeah.
She held the emitter right in front of that guy's chest and then
Yeah.
activated it.
went through, right. You know what we should do for the intro for this game? Anytime we do an episode of Star Wars? If it weren't highly copywritten, I should go to the 70s show and pull the audio of where... Oh! Yeah, it's still funny each time.
It's never not funny.
Yeah. I should go get the audio from the 70s show where Eric Foreman imitates the sound of a lightsaber with his mouth. Like, just makes the sound of a lightsaber. That'd be... Or every time you swing in the game, we should put that in.
Yes.
That would be so much editing, but so worth it. We'd have one episode a year, but it would be great. Now that I've gotten in the habit of uploading pretty much, you know, in the last, like every day the last few...
Stop it.
Stim, here.
There we go. Hee hee. I beat you. Nice. Oh, I think you... Ooh.
Now I'm
say,
lamenting the loss of that experience.
Yeah.
Because now it's gone forever.
I was gonna say, I think you need to focus on fending off the guys who are shooting you from a distance first, because I think they sort of...
They're shooting rockets at me.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't really deflect those with your lightsaber.
No!
Yeah.
And these load times don't help.
Yeah, they really don't. The load time's just like giving me extra work.
Nope, not that way.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can install an SSD. Can you install aftermarket SSDs on a PS4?
I've thought about that. I'm not sure. I should look it up. I know my friend internally upgraded the hard drive in his PlayStation. I know you can do that.
Oh, that's not too hard.
Yeah. I mean, but like... Because right now I just have a giant...
I want to know if you can replace that internal hard drive with a SSD.
I don't see why not in theory, as long as the operating system is compatible. Because, I mean, it's just an AMD computer is basically what today's main consoles are. It's just a very small ITX computer. Ooh, nice. That would be super interesting. I've thought about that before. It'd be really, maybe... project to try after we get to PlayStation 5. In case we mess it up. But I bet you someone's tried.
Probably.
Someone who can risk $400. You know, I wonder if anyone's tried to just build a PC out of a PlayStation.
Oh shit.
Oh, boy.
I took a risk and it didn't pan out.
Yeah, but at least you spawned here. So, could be worse.
Yeah, falling doesn't count towards death.
Oh, that's good.
You just lose a tiny sliver of health.
Oh, yeah. Nice. The guy almost ran off himself anyway.
No.
Actually, the share play timer is almost perfect because we're at 55 minutes as it is.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this. Okay. Getting killed over and over and over again on a boss is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But not being able to do the fodder properly is infuriating.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I wonder what would happen if someone created a video game where the map design and the logic of how things were laid out were actually realistic and therefore didn't follow traditional video game logic. Like, it's realistic for something to break in front of you, but little less realistic for it to be purposefully broken in a certain way that makes it actually just annoyingly hard for you to get somewhere, you know? Hey, he's posing. Nice. I thought you got hit by the platform for a second. That sound effect was so abrupt.
No, I can't do that.
Oh,
shit. I keep wanting to do ballsy things on this turbine.
You should just like run at it full speed then and not slow it down. This
Not
thing
that
always,
ballsy.
yeah, or like let it go as you're running on it. Like let it go full speed after you've landed on it. This thing always comes around the corner every time you land. Like it's waiting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is waiting for me.
Yeah, but see, that's what I mean about traditional game logic. It is waiting for you, whereas that may not actually have been the case.
What?
No, I mean when you're comparing realism versus video game logic, like if
No,
there was a game...
it's also the mechanics of the game. All enemy encounters are scripted encounters. You'll never encounter an enemy randomly.
Yeah,
if an enemy if an enemy is somewhere, they will always be there.
Right. It's interesting even more interesting when that happens in racing games and the traffic cars are in the same places. But that's changing a little more nowadays. It used to be the case back when we had like older consoles, especially with less RAM, that it couldn't keep a dynamic traffic set while you were racing around them in the street racing games. But it's particularly interesting when that does seem to be the case in some races. Now, this is a really interesting. You know what you should do. You know what? Okay, never mind. I just came up with an idea.
I'll see what I can do.
Or actually, this might work too. I mean, they can't shoot you with the rockets this close. There you go.
Now it's just these fuckers.
Yeah, but they're easy because they don't have rockets.
Watch me die to them.
Well, there you just gotta not let them clump up.
Someone else get in here.
Yeah, there you go. Just don't fall off. What are you guys doing? You guys are both facing off, but not actually at each other. You were just posing.
I slowed him down.
Yeah, okay. That is cool. Alright. You think that's a
Finally!
good place to call it then? Right on time?
Oh. Later.
There we go. And... Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoyed and are enjoying the series so far. If you missed any of the previous episodes, they're always linked in a playlist in the description. And our buddy will sign you off here with a important phrase of the day, just as SharePlay ends. You got to think of like 2 or 3 of these today, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Everyone lives 2 lives. No, that's not how it goes.
Okay.
Everybody has 2 lives.
Yeah, that's a solid one. The one.
No. I'm not talking about. And I wasn't done with the quote either. I was just trying to formulate the other half of it. I'm not talking about dual lives where in one you show one face in one scenario and another face in another scenario, like public versus private life. That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You have 2 lives.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
God, how does the actual fucking quote go?
If you want to, you can look it up. We can use the next one.
No, it's a matter of pride. It's a matter of pride.
All right. Just let me know which caption I need to insert for how many minutes it's been later.
Just pick one.
Just pick one. 2 hours later.
Everyone has 2 lives.
Okay.
The second of which begins once you realize you have 2. Or fuck. I had it great and I fucked it up at the end. Everyone has 2 lives. The second of which begins once you realize you only have one.
That is probably the best quote so far on as long as we've been doing this. I think that's probably the most profound one. I really like that one. That's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
That's really true, though. I mean, that's why when you hear of people who, like, their friend or close relative, God forbid, passed away, whatever, but like they suddenly see a new life because of some really tragic thing that happened close to them. It's
when the reality of mortality closes in on you, you start to realize all the things you might miss out on that you don't want to.
Right. And actually, I was listening to a podcast and I heard something slightly less severe, but still very important, which is kind of on the same concept of it's important that if you have the choice and the just lucky forethought to even have a dream job or dream career, whatever you want to do with your life, if you're able to slightly figure that out in your 20s, you should take advantage of it. Because it was really interesting to hear someone who's just maybe 10, 12 years older than us talk about this, because he was talking about how important it is when you don't have kids, family, marriage, whatever, mortgage, anything weighing down on you, to take advantage of that time and follow the crazy dreams that you have, because that's when you can be selfish to yourself and do those kind of things that might be really risky and potentially quote unquote dumb. Whereas when you do have all these family responsibilities and financial responsibilities and other things, it's more about, for example, your kids' lives. When you have kids, you have to provide for them, and it's their dreams, not yours, right? So, to inspire those of you out there, and I was inspired listening to that quote, was take the time now to do all the crazy things you want and all the seemingly stuff that your parents say is you can't make money doing X. Try it now, because you'll never get this time back, right? For most people, right? So
you'll never get the opportunity. You'll never get the opportunity to have the safety net you have when you're in your 20s. Yeah,
your 20s are a super special time, and I think even us being that age, we don't take enough time sometimes to remember that one, we're just very lucky to be where we are in a pretty fortunate place, but also that this is the time to try everything that's quote unquote, crazy dreams, because you never know, one might work. So, Anyway, with that solid nugget of motivation, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.